isn't it crazy that we're here already? Oh my gosh, are you done with your Christmas shopping? We are definitely not, but we're getting close. And if you have any readers in your life, you might be considering giving them a book, which I know can be risky because you never know, but a Christmassy book can be a very cozy gift, a very warm and fuzzy gift to give to the reader in your life. So I wanted to give you some recommendations in this video. First, I want to show you some footage on another video that I posted here, and then I took it away because two of the books that I mentioned in that video, I just started them, and then when I finished them, I was like, I don't really want you on my channel. I don't understand why someone would write a book about Christmas, a Christmassy theme book, and really speak against Christianity. Take that time, and if they were speaking against any other religion, like, people would be in an uproar. But because it's Christianity, it's fair game. I don't want it on my channel. And to be fair, I read a ton of secular fiction. Even as a Christian, I enjoy reading about other points of view, but I get really irked when I feel disrespected in my beliefs. So, but you know, to each their own, you do what you want. This is why, if you're wondering why I deleted the other video, if you happen to have seen it, but you will see some of the lovely Christmassy footage that I had in it right now. Holiday season. 'Tis the season to cozy up with a good book, and the first one that I'm going to talk about is from my dear friend Betsy Amant, and it's called Holly and Nick Hate Christmas. The moment I started reading this, the first couple pages, I just texted her and said, okay, this has to be made into a Netflix movie, one of their, Christmas comedies that they release every year, because this is what it feels like. It's Christmassy, yes, it has all the tropes, but it doesn't take itself too seriously, so it makes you giggle throughout. Because the two main characters, they hate all of that, so it's a perfect snarky humor, but still there's a lot of sweetness to it because they are falling in love. And let me read you the back cover, so she'll tell you better than I could. Holly Sinclair has spent her whole life resenting Christmas. It started with her name. Who names a Christmas baby Holly? By the way, my youngest daughter is named Holly. She's not a Christmas baby though, she was born in July. The endless teasing, forgotten birthdays, and over-the-top holiday cheer have only fueled her festive frustration. And now, instead of celebrating a much-anticipated promotion, she's been downsized. So she's been fired. Going home single, unemployed, turning 30, with only a tinsel strand of faith doesn't make for great Christmas cheer. But when Holly learns that her brother has invited his best friend, self-proclaimed Christmas hater, Nick Kinsley, to join their family Christmas as her pity date, she decides it's time for some holiday revenge. Operation Naughty List is officially underway. She'll out Christmas Nick at every turn, no matter how annoyingly cute he is. So this gives a lot of how to lose a guy in 10 days feel. But as the holiday week unfolds, family secrets start piling up faster than presents under the tree. And Nick has a secret of his own. His pair of Grinches might be sworn enemies in holiday spirit, but between snowball fights and mistletoe mishaps, unexpected sparks start flying. Could this Christmas season change everything for Holly? Or will her holiday misadventure be one more reason to say, bah humbug? It's really, really cute. And I wish I'd mentioned his secret. Should I tell you? He has an ulterior motive to go be her pity date, even though he does think she's cute. Anyway, I've said too much. I don't want to spoil it for y'all, but it's a really, really fun Christmassy read. You should definitely check it out. Next, I want to recommend the cutest stocking stuffer for your romance book lover who doesn't like smut. Isn't this the most precious thing you've ever seen? Let me read you what it's about. It's when a publicity disaster goes viral. Social media manager Ivy Parker heads to Vermont with her sweater-clad dog to help a client. What she doesn't expect is the snowstorm that strands her in the merry small town of Holly Hollow. I didn't even tell you the name. Snowden by Ashley Clark. She's absolutely lovely in person. I had the privilege of meeting her, and her writing is very lovely as well. When Ivy's dog goes missing and Wi-Fi proves to be unreliable, a sweet local grandmother offers to help, but help arrives in the form of the woman's flannel-clad grandson, who just so happens to be Holly Hollow's hottest bachelor. And Gran, with a little assistance from Ivy's canine companion, is determined to make this Christmas one that will end under the mistletoe. So if you have a romance lover in your life, definitely check this out. Or if you're it, this is the perfect reading one sitting holiday romance. Highly recommend. I'll link it below. Welcome back to me with curly hair. And I wanted to recommend to you 3 more books. One of them, if you're a reader in your life or yourself are into cozy mysteries, I could recommend you the Michelle Pariza Wasek. Look at that cover. The book is called, oh there you go, The Murder Before Christmas, and it's from a series called the Charlie Kingsley Mystery series. And it seems like in these series there's a ton of cozy Christmas theme mysteries, so it would be worth it to check it out. So Charlie Kingsley, she's this tea maker person that makes up different concoctions to help the people in her community, like health-wise, but there's this belief that they might have magical powers. At least that's what I got from this book. I never read other books from the series, but somebody comes to her, like this pregnant lady comes and asks her, oh, can you make something for my husband to fall back in love with me? He's having an affair. And she's like, I don't make potions. I can't really do that. So I heard you help so-and-so. Charlie's like, no, I only help them with their health. But there's this idea, it seems like, that she's the community's helper and kind of like a magical helper. And she has also helped the police to solve some murders. And then the girl jokes, oh, can you give me something to kill them then? Haha. Charlie's like, that's weird. And you know, her husband will soon be found dead on Christmas Eve, to be exact. So that's the premise of the story. It's really cute. I do wish, though, I'm just a sucker for multiple points of view because I want to see every angle of the story. And the thing with cozy mysteries is that, from what I've read, they tend to be only from the point of view of the sleuth, and they can't be everywhere. So the way they solve the mystery is a lot of it is shown just through dialogue, which is great, but then I wanted to see more scenes happening and feel like I'm the one solving it, not just the sleuth, you know. That's side note. But if you're really a cozy mystery fan, that's what you like, I think you're really gonna like Michelle Pariza Wasek's books. They're clean and they're really sweet and really creative plots. Now, if you're thinking, I'm not a cozy reader, I need something darker, then you might really, or the reader in your life, if they're like that, they might really like, come on, Nook. There you go, The Christmas Guest by Peter Swanson. Now, this is a surprising book. I don't want to give anything away. It starts, you think it might be about something and about something else. Half of it are journal entries. Oh, this is a novella, by the way, so you can read it in one sitting. It is dark, though, like the way it all wraps up, it's in a dark way. It reminds me, have you heard of that Bible verse that says there's a way that looks right, but it leads to death? And this is what the story reminds me of, because the main character, she's starry-eyed and it has all the Christmas themes. I mean, she's this American girl studying in England, and then this posh student invites her to go to this mansion in the Cotswolds, and I'm just thinking, oh my gosh, I'm living in a movie. And she's just buying into all of that, and you're reading her journal entries and you're like, oh gosh. Like you can feel danger looming, and that is very delicious to me. Even though, here's the thing though about a darker read, I don't like it when evil wins. Some people don't mind it. I can handle dark, but just evil cannot win. I'm not saying that evil wins. I'm just saying that it got darker than I wish it had, but I still thoroughly enjoyed it. So do with that as you may. I left the best for last. I mean, I read such a good book. It's now one of my favorites, not just one of my favorite Christmassy, probably my favorite Christmassy book, but one of my favorite books overall. It's White Elephant by Trish, how do you pronounce Harnicho? That's my best bet. This is amazing, and I can't believe that this is the only book that she has out. She's a playwright, so she works more in theater. I'm obsessed. I just had to leave because I had my doctor call me, so I just did that. So if I look a little frazzled, that is why. But let's go back to talking about White Elephant. This happens in a White Elephant party in a mansion, as you would know, with a snowstorm, as you might have guessed. There's this really crazy high-strung woman. Her name is Claudine. Don't you love it that Nook has that option of the gray with the white? This is so great for nighttime. This is why it's set right now, because I haven't opened it today yet until this video. But she's this really high-strung real estate lady, and she works with her husband that's like a real estate developer, and she's really set on selling this mansion where the party's at to a celebrity called Zara. So even though it is supposed to be like a work party, it's just really work, because all her employees are super on guard, like because they need to make a good impression on the celebrity to sell the mansion. Now, as the story develops, you see that she and her husband, something terrible happened when her husband first developed that house many years before. I don't want to get into the details. So another thing I wanted to say, in the US, this is called the White Elephant. In the UK, it's called the Secret Santa. And I was looking at the description for each. I really like the description of the UK version better, because it pretty much just said what I just said, if I can remember right. It didn't give away any of the story. I felt like the US description gave away too much, like things that you would only find out towards the middle or the end of the book. But anyway, I thought this was only gonna be a fun Christmassy read. This ended up being the book that I was obsessed about, that I just inhaled in 2 days. I would have inhaled it in 1 day if I didn't have husband and children to tend to, because I was completely engrossed in it. I highly recommend. It's a thriller, but it's not too dark. So it's just enough for me. I feel like I'm Goldilocks, trying to find the perfect mystery with some disturbing factors, but not too many. And no evil glorifying either. What do you look for in a Christmassy book, or any book for that matter? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you're up to, if you have any plans for this holiday season. And if you like this video, please give it a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. That would be an awesome Christmas gift. And I hope you have the best holiday season, whatever you celebrate. Bye-bye.